I'm at another condo and I have another issue with the dishwasher. This is not the same dishwasher as before, okay? I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this one here. I've called an appliance guy, my friend, and he's gonna come over here and take a look at this dishwasher. And I figured you might as well take a peek at that as well, because anytime I think I've got something that may help you, I'm gonna show it. So stick around, you might learn something. Let's turn this dishwasher on and see what happens. What is that? There's water still in the bottom of this, and I'm not sure what's going on, but it's making a terrible racket. Sounds like it's coming from down there. Won't stop. That's why I've got to have my appliance guy come over here, because I'm not sure what this is. As I told you before, I am not an appliance service tech, but sometimes I can figure out what's going on with the dishwasher. This time I'm a little stumped, and a friend of mine, he is a licensed service tech for appliances. Okay, and he's going to pull this apart. In fact, I'm going to pull this bottom piece off of here, so when he gets here it's going to be a little bit quicker for him, and I'm going to cross my fingers that he can find out what's going on and fix it, so that if you're having a problem like this, maybe he can help you too. My guess is there's something wrong with the pump or something, because there's still water in the bottom of here, and with that awful racket noise, you know, I'm hoping he can fix it. I'm hoping he doesn't have to pull this whole thing apart, and it's going to be so costly that it might be cheaper to replace the dishwasher. But you know, first things first, it could be something fairly simple. So I'm going to pull this bottom off, and when he gets here we're going to check this out a little bit more closely. Thanks for sticking around. We both might learn something. The appliance guy's not here yet, but I took this bottom panel off. I'm looking under there, and I think I see what's going on. Let me turn this back on. I'll get you down there close in a second. There's a plastic sleeve that's on top of the motor spinning like it's broken off. And I think it's broken off from the top bit of this oscillator deal here. I think that's going to have to be pulled apart. I think it's as easy as replacing that piece. Okay, I'll get you over here closer and show you. Okay, see this up here, this plastic deal that's spinning. I know it might be hard to see it. Do you see that spinning up there? Right there, it's loose. And that's what's making that chattering noise. Let me turn this on. Close your ears, plug your ears. You see it moving around? It's kind of moving and shattering and shimmering. What an awful sounding noise. What an awful noise that is. But see, that plastic thing
it's sliding, and I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. You know? And I don't know exactly if this motor has to be taken off and disconnected to get down there or not. It might be something else up above that's attached to that. Let me show you what I mean. Open this up. I'm going to pull this out of here for now. See here, it's full of water. And this deal here, it spins around, and that's what washes your dishes, okay? Now I think something down inside this little deal here might be attached to that other piece underneath, and maybe that's broken. Might be able to be replaced just from unscrewing this here. Not quite sure. I don't know if this water has to be out of here before we take this off or not. I think it's gonna have to be. My appliance guy, he's not here yet, but do you see? I think I've got it figured out before he even gets here, but if he gets here, well, I'm gonna try to pull that off. And I'll have to go and get a sponge and sponge this water out, because I don't want to pull this out and have all the water dumped down on top of that motor. I'm not even sure if that'll happen or not. These are just the types of things I'm thinking about. You know? We might be able to get this fixed after all by replacing this thing right here. Either way, I'm pretty sure all this water's got to be out of here. So, but before I start working on this, I'm going to decide to unplug this dishwasher. I don't want to have any problems with this. Usually you'll find the cord, the whip, to the connection of the dishwasher underneath the sink. So that's where I've unplugged it. And now I'm just going to take a sponge and start getting all this water out of here. It's going to take me a while. That's why I got kind of a big sponge here. Okay, I'll get that water out and be right back. You know, probably nothing would happen if I left the dishwasher plugged in. You know, because most of everything's not going to work unless you turn the dishwasher on with the dial, right? But I don't want anything, a mishap to happen when I'm starting to take this apart or anything like that. Maybe touch something or cut something or whatever. I'm just being on the safe side. That's all. It's good to get in the habit of that, whatever you're doing. You know, go above and beyond what you think it might be. It might not help you with this dishwasher, but it might help with the next thing that you do if you're already automatically zoned into being safe rather than sorry. Now see this pedestal here? I think it's going on right in there. I'm hoping that when we take this off, this will come up and that other piece will have been attached to the bottom of this, and maybe it just kind of broke off. So I've got 4 little screws down here. I'm going to have to take those off. Now, I got a little ratchet set, and I'm glad I got that because there's no other apparent way to get those off. I wish they would have had a Phillips screw right in the middle, then you can unscrew it, you know, but maybe they didn't want it that way because maybe they wanted it so you could get it tighter when you put it back on with a ratchet set. So I'm glad I got a little cheapo ratchet set to help me with my project here. I know everybody knows how to use a ratchet set, right? But for those of you out there who don't, I'm just going to show you this real quick. It's like a little screwdriver end. You can take your little end piece and pop it on there. Use that like a screwdriver and undo it, okay? If you don't have one of these, or if you can't get it that way, you get your little ratchet set, and then they have a little reducer end piece that snaps on there. You put it on like that. If that's not tall enough, just put your extension piece on like that. And there you go. Turn that for loosening and tightening, and voila, ready to take it off. Good. Wasn't sure if it was going to be so tight that I couldn't get off this little screwdriver attachment. Okay. Ooh. Pretty long. Aren't it? So, I'm just going to take this off. Have I ever taken one of these off before? No, I haven't. But I think this is where it is, and be able to figure out what's going on. Where's my appliance guy anyway?